Will that work? I have no idea. Beautiful. Hello again! Today I'm going to be making some vintage style Easter bonnets. Now, I've always known that Easter bonnets were kind of a thing, but when I got the idea for this video about a month ago and really started digging in, I was completely blown away by the sizes and scales and incredible themes of these crazy bonnets. We have everything from really simple, sort of understated, quite classy little hats to this lady here who straight up has a ton of eggs on her head. If you've been here before, you know I am a fan of a festive headpiece, so I'm all in. I noticed that these Easter bonnets sort of fell into one of two categories. One of a very botanical, earthy, springy theme, and the classic Easter bunny, eggs, chicks, kitschy side of things. So I'm going to be making two different Easter bonnets, one that will fit each theme. Let's get started. First, we're going to start with the more floral, botanical style Easter bonnet. I've seen a few ways that this was done. Of course, you have the classic Anne of Green Gables sticking flowers in her straw hat, but you also have people who really committed and made a full bonnet just out of plants. So I'm going to take my beautiful vintage hat here and add some floral decorations to it. Don't worry, I won't be gluing stuff directly to the hat. This is my favorite hat. Okay, let's get started. So I think I want to make sort of like a flower crown around the brim of the hat. I have this wire left over from my Christmas tree hat. I already know because of said Christmas tree, I'm gonna have to double or triple wrap this to get strength. I really wish I could have gotten thicker wire, but England is still on full lockdown for another couple weeks, so things are still closed. I'm trying to work with what I have on me. Well, Celinda, if that's true, then how did you get all these fake flowers? I found them on the side of the road, which sounds really dodgy, and I guess it kind of is. I live in a small town, and there have just been places that people have been leaving stuff for free. And I saw these fake flowers sitting out. I didn't want to buy them off of Amazon if I could help it, because fake flowers are actually like expensive. Don't worry, I sanitized it all and I let it sit alone under my desk for a week and a half, so they should be clean and cootie free. You ever get any items from the side of the road for free? Let me know. I really forgot how fiddly this stuff is. It's a shame my whole craft is based around it. Beautiful. I'm essentially going to try to make a flower crown. I don't have any floral tape or anything, but I do have washi tape. So hopefully I can make something work. I really have a whole new appreciation for spring since I moved to the UK. Being from San Diego, spring didn't really mean a whole lot. San Diego, spring just meant going from sunny to sunny with longer days. No. God. It wasn't until moving to England, where I experienced now dark and cold winters with very short days, that when spring comes, I am just immediately revived. Seeing the world come alive again is really just like such an emotional relief. Spring shows up again and you're like, wow, I really missed the sun. It makes such a huge difference to your mental health, to just how you move about the world. I'm still learning to love and appreciate winter. Please let me know if you feel the same, or if you live in a place where winter just doesn't apply, or if you live in a place where winter is way worse than it is here in England. Because I know comparatively, we have it pretty easy. Like, I don't have to deal with feet of snow, and I never want to. I've cut all these purple flowers off, and I think I'm going to use these as the base of my thing. These will take up a lot of space, give it a nice full look. They're very pretty. And yeah, let's get to it. Oh. Now that I have the basic framework done, I'm going to go in and sort of shore it up with some hot glue and fill in some of the gaps with these extra flower bits. For better or for worse, that is the end of project number 1. I'm going to save the reveal to the end because I want to go out into the beautiful spring world and maybe get some shots of these. So stay tuned and let's get on with project number 2. Next up, we have the classical, modern Easter themed hat. This is when kitsch really comes into play. Have everything from small little additions of a chick here and an egg there to this woman who has a family of bunnies. It's a good time and I want in. So I have this other vintage hat. She's a little bit squished. I just got her off of eBay, so she hasn't had time to sort of reset herself yet. As always, I have a vague idea, but no concrete plans. We're just gonna give it a go. So for this one, I'm going to approach it kind of in the same way as project number 1 in that I'm going to be filling in the brim, but we're going to have a very different look, a very different theme, and altogether I think it's going to come out pretty different. For this hat, I kind of want to do it at an angle and use some tulle to hold it on my head with a big tulle ribbon, and hopefully then I will make a thing on top. Will that work? I have no idea. I think it's gonna work, at least this part of it. My question is now on whether I am going to put the ring on top of the tulle or under the tulle. But this is so cute. I'm definitely 100% gonna be wearing this hat like this spring. Oh my gosh. Once again, no vintage hats were harmed in the making of these bonnets. And I'm just gonna keep this on because I feel really cute. No, I have to take it off. What am I talking about? I don't even know that I need to make a base. It's so deep. I wonder if I could just stuff pieces I need in here. Let's try that. I have all this lovely crepe paper. I think I just want to cut up a bunch of little pieces of each color and scrunch them up and like make little balls around. Let's try it. For me, my favorite part of Easter was, of course, hunting for eggs and for my Easter basket. Not because I was looking for prizes or candy, though, of course, who doesn't love candy? I have 2 chunky Kit Kats in my backpack as we speak. But I've always loved any kind of puzzle or hunt. In stories, my favorite trope is being stuck in a maze where you have to solve a bunch of puzzles. So having an activity that's about hunting and being crafty, I always really gravitated towards. The best year my parents ever got me and my sister, they hid our Easter baskets in our own rooms. So mine was like under my desk, right next to my bed. But of course, as a kid, you're not thinking your parent is hiding your Easter basket in your room. So my sister and I were searching for forever. Oh my gosh, it was the longest we had ever had to search. And it wasn't until I found hers in her room that I made the connection, and she did the same kind of at the same time. I would love to know what your favorite part of Easter is. Do you have any legendary Easter basket hiding spots from when you were a kid or that you've done to your own kids? Would it not be so cute for me to hide a bunch of Easter eggs with cat treats around my house for my cat? Or will that just officially initiate me into the crazy cat lady territory? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm going to finish putting together the hat off screen. So I'm going to get it all assembled, get outside, and then it is time for the reveal.
Violin and flute duet, Spring of Love, Edison Record.
Well, what do you think? I honestly am so pleased with both of these. It's no secret, I love a festive headpiece. They're both really different. They're both very spring, very bright and happy in two very different ways. I would love to know which one was your favorite, if you would have done anything differently. Do you plan to make your own Easter bonnet this year? If so, I would love to see. And yeah, another crafty holiday, kitschy, vintage style craft in the books. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like it. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I upload new videos every Friday. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! And the cluster, ooh, cluster. Oh my gosh. Can't have a non-aesthetic Diet Coke. Moira, come on. I love you, baby, but you're like right in the middle of the craft. Moira, I know this looks like it's so much for cats. I know. Going around the wrong way.